Oh, hello. I'm Chris O'Neill. Perhaps you know me from Queens College, or from performing comedy in Manhattan. Or perhaps from my picture at the post office. No matter. You caught me on my way to my job at TGI Fridays. I was lost in thought thinking about the things I never got a chance to cover during my presentation in Professor Moreland's class. Is blues and ethnic music was the question, and my flummoxed self never did answer. Yes, it is. And here is why. First off, what is the blues? It is a form of music that uses 12-bar blues chord progressions and blue notes in 4/4 time. The 12 bars allowed sufficient musical freedom for improvisation, and the 12-bar form was used widely in jazz. Blue notes are notes that are slightly lower in pitch than notes in a major scale. Music heard in a minor scale, or with minor notes, lends to it a feeling of melancholy. From whence came these blues? The blues emerged from the field hollers and work songs of the plantations. The beats and musicality that became the blues was there, but not the personal imprint. A person writing his own song about personal experiences such as lost love was a new facet, owing not a little debt to the emancipation from slavery in the 1860s. The rise of the individual staking his own claim in the world arose. However, with the 1877 Compromise heralding the advent of Jim Crow laws, these people had plenty to be blue about, and the first blues songs appeared in the 1890s. In 1895, George W. Johnson's Laughing Song was the first blues song recorded. The first blues were called folk blues, and were sung by men at leisure about problems in their lives. It was just men and guitar, and this was the style that was popular at the turn of the century. As economic factors and the World War sent a massive migration of blacks north to the cities, this gave rise to the classic blues, which was usually a woman singing accompanied by piano. Ma Rainey and Bessie Smith were the most popular of this era. Blues records marketed to blacks and called race records sold very highly during the economic growth of the 20s. There was even a black-owned label called Black Swan. The Depression put a kibosh on this prosperity, and the blues was largely ignored until it was rediscovered by rock and rollers in the 1960s. As this genre was born in the horrors of slavery, and spoke of conditions suffered by the black individual, and was not appropriated by white musicians until 30+ years after its fall from popularity, I would say it is the most ethnic music of all we learned about this semester. Well, I'm off. I'm going to shed this garb of academia, and put on the stripes and flair of capitalism, and sing my own blues. Oh, I have been down so long.